Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
So, I want to be passed around so bad, but my boyfriend just wants a monogamous relationship. It's 2024. Expecting to be with one person for your entire life is like unreasonable. I'm a young 18-year-old Latina. I'm trying to get my face blasted by multiple men. Like, I haven't even had a quickie in a bathroom stall. I have so much to live for. And you're telling me that I have to stay with this one guy because I love him so much. But there's literally guys out there with 13-inch meats waiting to destroy me. It would just be so unfortunate if I were to go my whole entire life without getting piped by at least 100 different people, just to see who I like the most.
This is America, a society of debauchery. All praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. This video will be entitled America, Society of Debauchery. And you saw a little, one or two videos in the beginning. This first one was this guy just in the iPhone, in the Apple store, just stealing iPhones. You know, he's on camera, of course, people taking pictures of him, recording him. He don't give a shit. He's just gonna openly steal and walk out of his clown shoes, his red clown shoes, thinking that his face was covered up and the damn license plate showing at the end of it all. Getting right into a car with his license plate showing. This genius, right? I mean, that just goes to show you. I mean, you can see right here. I'm sure as soon as he pulled off, the person with the camera got his license plate, and then you got this honeysuckle rose, fake ass. This is an 18-year-old chick going on about all the stuff she's gonna miss, all the different rides she's gonna miss if she stays with one man. I mean, you heard it. I want to also show you a couple of other things here. This was from a post that one of the brothers put up. And when you look at the image, first we'll read the bottom and then we'll look at the image. It says, Maya Lena says, it's the official return of Atlanta's biggest sneaky link party. Saturday, February 10th, Georgia's most highly anticipated Valentine's Day party is back. BYOB, which means bring your own booze, bring your own bottle. 420, which means what? It's a smoker's party. No ID required, free condoms, free Plan Bs, just a whole lot of sneaky shit. Warning, this party is not for couples. And when you look into the image, you see a bottle of Hennessy, some type of package that says Saturday, February 10th, one night stand, a random as fuck function, free slut me out juice, BYOB friendly, location drops week of. So I guess they're gonna tell people, and then you can see in the background there, condom wrapper, big gigantic fake booty, or augmented booty. You know, I don't know. And I don't know what this is, this stuff. If anybody know what this Royal Honey, the ultimate power source, I don't know what that is. I don't know. It's got some Arabic writing at the bottom. I don't know if it's supposed to be some type of, I don't know. some type of sexual stimulant. Not sure. I mean, and you know what it is. I mean, this is just some random sexual nasty shit. And then there was also this other post right here that was put up from a brother. I can't remember what brother. But it says modern black women latest trend, or modern black women latest trend, tattoo ex-boyfriends or baby daddy. And I can't see the rest of it, but you can see it here. Women want to tattoo. They're gonna tattoo their, what does it say? Ex-boyfriends or baby daddies on their faces. So some of you women, you're gonna have tattoos all over your whole face because you got multiple baby daddies. Anyway, tattoos is going off. Getting a tattoo is against the scriptures, as we all know. Let's go there real quick before we even read this. Let's bring that up. Because I know people are going to come on, what's wrong with tattoos? Well, if you go against what's written in the Bible, that's what's wrong with it. Print any marks. This is Leviticus 19:28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord, whose name is Yahweh. You shall not print any marks upon you for the dead. Oh, I'm sorry, it says you should not, let me go back and read it again, so like you should not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people have that obligatory tattoo where if somebody passed away, you have the date of their passing and the person's face tattooed on you. So you're doing 2 in 1. You see, you're making cuttings in your flesh for the dead and you print marks upon you. In this particular place, in this particular situation, these 3 women, they have just tattoos on their faces. I mean, it's really hideous when you look at it. This is a wicked debauchery, society filled with debauchery. Let's look at the word. Oh man, I had it. That's okay. Just bear with me momentarily. Here it is right here. Here's the word.
Debauchery.
It says extreme indulgence in bodily pleasures and especially sexual pleasures. And before we go on, I hope the mic is hot on this. Extreme indulgence in bodily pleasures and especially sexual pleasures, behavior involving sex, drugs, alcohol, etc., that is often considered immoral. Let's read that again. Debauchery, extreme indulgence in bodily pleasures and especially sexual pleasures, behavior involving sex, drugs, alcohol, etc., that is often considered immoral. Now, we know that drinking alcohol is not a sin, right? But if you get to the point where the alcohol makes you sin, then it's sinful behavior. All right, being a drunkard is a sinful act, but drinking in itself is not a sinful act. What are examples of debauchery? Bad sexual behavior, drinking too much alcohol, taking drugs, etc. A life of debauchery. You see all these things in Babylon the Great, and not only that, they teach others to do it. They popularize it. They glorify debauchery in America. So much to the point where when you do the right thing, you're looked upon as some type of weirdo. Matter of fact, let's actually get that scripture on. They think it's strange. Yeah, let's get that. And this is not meant to be a long video at all. Just want to touch on it briefly. It's it's getting late. This is 1 Peter chapter 4. Come on. 1 Peter chapter 4. And we'll start at verse 1. It says, For as much then as the anointed has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High. This is for believers. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, the other nations, when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries, wherein they think it strange that you run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. Right? People think it is strange that you're not into these behaviors, that you're not into these wicked things that they're into. And this one right here is really the most appalling, but at the same time, you can't really be surprised by anything that these people do and say, by the way that they think. You can't let that surprise you. You're living in an evil time. And this little thing right here, you can, hey, if you the dude that's with her, let me just give you a little forecast of what's gonna happen. She says she wants to be passed around. She wants to be destroyed by, in her words, I ain't even gonna say it. And you can see her fake boobies popping up right there in the screen. I mean, give it up. That's a lost cause right there, okay? Now, I also had, when you looked at this, and it said at the bottom, what does it say? It's the official return of Atlanta's biggest sneaky link party. What is a sneaky link, one would ask? Well, here's what it is, sneaky link. Sneaky link is a slang term that refers to a secret or discreet meeting between two people who are romantically interested in each other. Why would it be a secret? You're adults. It's because it's adulterous. It's adulterous behavior. What does sneaky link mean? Sneaky link is a slang term used to describe a person that someone is secretly hooking up with, and it is commonly used in the context of romantic or sexual relationships. And again, why would two people want to keep their dealings with one another a secret unless it was dishonest, which would be about adultery? Just wanted to mention that. Not gonna stay on it long. You probably know what a sneaky link is. It's got adultery. It's got adultery undertones to it. That's really what it is. All right. A man and a woman getting together and seeing one another doesn't have to be a secret. It's a sneaky link because the people are involved, marriage. Anyway, this whole world is a mess. And you can see by the behaviors of the people here, the reason why the rest of the world is the way that it is. It's because of Babylon the Great. This is Revelation 17, verse 1. And there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and taught with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. And the great whore is America. Okay? Sitting upon many waters. The waters represent peoples, nations, and tongues, right? Hold up. One of these verses. Yeah. Revelation 17:15. He saith unto me, The waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. That's what the waters represent. So this place is in charge of all the people, sitting upon many people. And there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and taught with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, right? It resides over many people. Why is it called a great whore? Because it spreads its filth, right? It is in bed with all nations. It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, spiritual fornication, right? And the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. You see that? So the whole earth is under the vibration of wicked, nasty, stank, adulterous, debaucherous vibration because of Babylon the Great. And it has a long time ago begun to popularize debauchery to make it seem fashionable, the end thing to do, and now it's out of control. Let's get a few versions here. Revelation 17:2 from the NLT. The kings of the world have committed adultery with her, and the people who belong to this world have been made drunk by the wine of her immorality. That's what it is. The earth has been made drunk with the wine of her immorality. The NIV says, and with her the kings of the earth committed adultery. And that's also a spiritual thing too, because the religions of the world are all idolatry, which is spiritual adultery. With her the kings of the earth committed adultery, and the inhabitants of the earth were intoxicated with the wine of her adulteries. ESV, with whom the kings of the earth have committed sexual immorality, which is no way for a nation, and the kings of the earth commit sexual immorality. With whom the kings of the earth have committed sexual immorality, and with the wine of whose sexual immorality the dwellers on earth have become drunk. Damn. Let's get one more here. A bad influence can take you a long way in a negative path. Revelation 17. All right. From the Good News Translation. I don't know what happened. Revelation 17:1. It says, then one of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came to me and said, come, and I will show you how the famous prostitute is to be punished. That great city that is built near many rivers. It ain't going off. The kings of the earth practiced sexual immorality with her, and the people of the world became drunk from drinking the wine of her immorality. And that's all spiritual. The people of the earth have become drunken, and now they act out all the nasty shit they see coming out of Babylon the Great. You know, from the blackness, black culture, black people, the thievery. When you look at thievery like this, you had to learn that from white people. Because they steal. They steal lands, they steal cultures, they steal languages, they steal identities, they steal heritages. So the thief, which is what one of the names the so-called white man is called in the Bible, the house of the thief, is another one for Babylon the Great. They learned it from you. They learned it from you. I'll read that verse again, Revelation 17:2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So the people on the earth, the vibration is off. They're doing wickedness because that's what they've been shown. This is what's been popularized and glamorized, glorified by the media and the people in America. So all the world wants to copy you in wickedness. America, a debaucherous society, or a debaucherous place. We'll see you again soon, Lord willing. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.